I just had a cool experience at the laundromat. So my friend works there, you know what I mean? She's my buddy. I always talk to her when I go in. I knew her daughter when I was in high school, you know what I mean? And like we just really connected, you know what I mean? Became friends on social media and stuff. My buddy. So I go in tonight and it's not busy in there, and she's working in the thing. Now, I didn't do it on purpose, but like when I walked by, I was like, hola, you know what I mean? And she like got startled. And you know how when you get startled, like you kind of get upset, like, oh, you know what I mean? You get mad for a minute. And I could see it and I was like, oh my God, did I scare you? She was like, no, I'm good. So anyway, like, she goes, how are you? I said, I'm great, you know, like, so I put it in and it's like quiet now in there, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh man, like, so I put my stuff in the washer, get it cooking, and I take off. I think I'll go get my coffee at this point. So I come back like 10 minutes before the washer's done. And I was like, oh my God, like, listen, like, I'm sorry for scaring you, you know what I mean? And instantly, we laughed about it. And before I left, you know, she was like, man, like, today was quite a day, like, but seeing you tonight changed it, you know what I mean? Like, so, like, she's going home happy. And I was like, you know what, like, me too, you know? So that was pretty cool, like, that's so funny. It was a really cool experience. So then, and her and I talking like deep, you know what I mean, about like where I'm at on my journey, where she at on her journey. And now there's another dude over there doing his laundry, about my age, kind of stock dude, bald head, kind of beard, you know what I mean, tough looking dude, you know what I mean? So she goes and does her thing, and then I'm standing, I'm like, you know what I mean, like, dude, like, it's not, we're lucky, like, it's not busy in here. Like, me and him start shooting the shit, break it down, and we had a great encounter. So when I see him there, like, me and him are cool now. It was a really cool experience tonight, you know. Oh yeah, and then I'm outside sitting there for a minute with my basket on the chair, and then this guy's on the phone, like, just talking real loud, this and that. And I got my basket, I'm sitting in the thing, and he comes over, just sits right down, and like slide my basket over a little bit. He's still on the phone, and I look at him, I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? And he was like, oh no, we're good. I was like, no, I'm just saying, what's up, dude? How you doing? You know what I mean? And he was like, oh, I'm good. So he starts talking, like, we have a thing. I'm just chilling. I got my thing on the basket. And before I left, he was still on the phone. I was like, have a good night, dude. So it was an awesome night over there at the laundromat, man. I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. So I say all that to say, the rest and the reset. I grinded this week, all right? Like, I was on the go. And Friday, I was mentally tired. I made a video on that. I was tired. So yesterday and today, there are things I could have did. Like, I could have stayed busy. I could have stayed moving, you know? But what I forced myself to do, I just did the little things that I wanted to do. And I rest and I relaxed this whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And now I'm legitimately recharged. And that could not have been happening without, if I would have just worked through the weekend, I would not be in this headspace. It would have snowballed into the next. So that rest and relaxation, when you're working out, that rest is so important, and that sleep is so important for the recovery, because it's going to allow your muscles to build and grow and get the maximum that you're going for. And it's also the exact same, that rest and relaxation for your mind and your spirit, you know what I mean? I really experienced that firsthand today. So, awesome Sunday. Next Sunday is the 4th, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a short week. So I'm going to carry my rest and relaxation into the work week, where I'm going to work smart and I'm going to find my balance. So next Friday I'm not exhausted in the same way. Have a good day.